How does international humanitarian law govern autonomous weapons? Imagine a future where machines decide who lives and who dies in war. It sounds like science fiction, but it's a real issue today. Autonomous weapons are systems that can pick and attack targets without human input. But how do we make sure they follow the rules of war? That's where international humanitarian law comes in. International Humanitarian Law, or IHL, is the set of rules that govern armed conflicts to protect people and limit suffering. It applies to all weapons, including autonomous ones. The core principles are distinction, proportionality, and precaution. These principles help keep warfare within legal and ethical boundaries. Autonomous weapons are not automatically illegal, but they must be checked carefully to see if they follow these rules. The principle of distinction is about telling the difference between soldiers and civilians. Autonomous weapons need to be able to recognize who is a combatant and who is not. If they can't tell, they risk harming innocent people, which is against IHL. The principle of proportionality says that even if a target is legitimate, the attack should not cause excessive civilian damage compared to the military advantage. Autonomous systems must evaluate this before firing. Precaution means taking all possible steps to avoid civilian harm. This includes reviewing targets and choosing the safest options. Before deploying autonomous weapons, countries are expected to review them thoroughly. They need to test if the system can reliably distinguish targets, apply proportional force, and minimize civilian harm. If a weapon cannot meet these standards, it should not be used. Weapons that cause unnecessary suffering or environmental damage are also banned under IHL. Fully autonomous lethal weapons that operate without human oversight are seen as problematic because they lack meaningful human control. Many experts argue that humans should always oversee target decisions to prevent unlawful acts. International discussions are ongoing about creating new rules or treaties to regulate autonomous weapons. Some advocate banning fully autonomous lethal systems altogether. Others suggest strict regulations that requiring human oversight at every step. Countries are also held responsible for violations involving autonomous weapons. If a weapon causes harm unlawfully, the state deploying it can be held accountable, and individuals could face criminal charges. In practical terms, governments must carefully review autonomous weapons during development. They need to ensure these systems can meet IHL standards before they are used in combat. This involves testing their ability to distinguish targets, apply proportional force, and take precautions. If a system fails these tests, it should not be deployed. In the end, international humanitarian law guides how autonomous weapons are designed, tested, and used. It emphasizes the importance of human oversight and accountability. As technology advances, the law continues to evolve to address new risks and challenges. The goal is to make sure that even in war, rules are followed to protect human lives and dignity.